is Joe, and this is my channel, and welcome. I planned to have this video on Wednesday. It's now Friday, probably Saturday. New Year's resolutions. The time of the year we try to make ourselves look and feel better. Right, so this video is a tiny bit late. I did plan to have this a little bit early in the year because that's when we all talk about New Year's resolutions. This video isn't about listing out resolutions, but this video is all about questioning why. The main question we have to ask ourselves when it comes to New Year's resolutions: why do we make them? Another interesting question I have often asked myself about New Year's resolutions is: why do we break them after a month or two? Ha! The next question we have to ask ourselves: are we New Year's resolutions makers, or are we New Year's resolutions breakers? Which one are you? I'm assuming you're like me, you're probably a breaker. Now, I generally don't make a New Year's resolution because I never stick to them. However, I did make one 3 years ago, and I'm still keeping it up, and that is, of course, losing weight. And it's slowly getting there. Slowly. Still fat, but I'm slowly slimming down. I like alcohol and chocolate way too much. There is a high likely chance that those of you who are watching this have already broken your New Year's resolution. Why is that? Is because I can see into the future. I had the whole "that's so Raven" kind of thing vibe going on here. Cause, you know, I'm special in that way. But here's the thing. The one I've always asked myself, and the reason why I'm saying this now on video is because I've asked this question to myself so many times, is why do we break our New Year's resolutions? Are we doing it to make ourselves feel good? Are we doing it because someone's expecting us to make these resolutions? Or do we just get overwhelmed and crazy at coming to the end of the year and saying, in this next year I'm going to do X and still don't do Y? Now, we all know Christmas and New Year, we'd like to overindulge, whether it's in food, alcohol, chocolate food, alcohol, and in some cases sleep. Or is it that we're actually putting too much expectations on ourselves and we get overwhelmed, and that's why we end up breaking our New Year's resolutions? Another question I often ask: is the New Year's resolution I have set myself, or resolutions I've set myself, unrealistic? Now, I believe someone has actually made a video of setting realistic New Year's resolutions, so I'm going to look for that video, and if I find it, I will link it below. Personally, I think it's a little bit of the overwhelming and the fact that we are expected to make New Year's resolutions every year from someone, whether it's a family member or a friend. In some cases, we often have friends saying, this year we are going to lose weight. We are going to do this. So then you feel obliged to doing this New Year's resolution, even though you have no interest in doing this New Year's resolution. Personally, I think the most common New Year's resolutions are to 1. Get healthy, 2. Lose weight, and 3, for those smokers, is to quit smoking. Which, by the way, is an addiction, and it takes a lot of time, a lot of will and effort to give up. So yeah, I'll leave the smokers to sort that one out. Now, the next question I've often asked myself with New Year's resolutions: how do we set realistic New Year's resolutions? That is the big question I've often asked myself. How do I set a realistic New Year's resolution? And the simple answer is, there's no ridiculously realistic New Year's resolution that you can make, because really, at the end of the day, they're all realistic. But to be unrealistic, it has to apply to you. When it's applied to you, it's up to you to know if it's realistic or not. So for argument's sake, like I said just like 2 seconds ago, maybe a minute ago, I said I've been sticking with the same New Year's resolution for the last 3 years and losing weight. And it's slowly happening because I stuck to a slow program, and personally I think it's working. Kinda. But the next question you have to ask yourself: are you a maker or are you a breaker? Personally, I'm a bit in between. I make resolutions and I break them, and it's human. We generally are going to do it, so why make them in the first place? Why not just set out yourself a goal and say, I'm going to do this, but I'm going to take my time to do it, and not have to do it at the beginning of the year. You can do it at any time of the year. So if you want to lose weight, there's no point in saying at the beginning of the year that you're going to lose weight, when you know yourself, maybe in 3 months time you're going to give up on going to the gym. It's a waste of membership, And probably a waste of your time if you have no interest in going and you're forcing yourself to go. You should really go to the gym if you want to go to the gym, not because someone else tells you to go to the gym. The same thing with smoking. If you want to quit, you will quit. If someone's making you quit, you're not going to quit. So, you know, it's all like that. So, simple, really, if you think about it at the end of the day. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to end the video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all on the flip side. Thanks for watching my video. This is just a quick message. I just wanted to say that I was absolutely gutted to hear about Alan Rickman's passing. He was an amazing actor and he portrayed some amazing characters. He brought some amazing characters to life, especially Severus Snape from the Harry Potter series. He done it so brilliantly. And I'm going to raise my imaginary wand to the man, Alan Rickman.